A channel for intelligent and curious people like you. And you know, in this channel, we usually try to find the best possible answer to a question. And today's question is, what is the prevention of female genital mutilation? Female genital mutilation, or FGM, is kind of a superstitious and extremely unhealthy practice that has been developed for centuries. And here are some ways to stop female genital mutilation immediately. First of all, raising awareness. Our number one criteria is educate girls and women about the harmful effects of FGM, including severe pain, trauma, and shock, and speak out about the risks and realities of the practices. Number two, challenge discriminatory reasons. I just said that it is a kind of superstitious act, okay, based on many different types of old and anachronistic beliefs, which we should counter with only with education and self-awareness. So we need to educate girls and women about these harmful effects, right, and challenge it by because it is practiced and spread understanding that some beliefs demand it, okay, some anachronistic views demand it. Therefore we need to make them aware of it, okay, and the scientific progress that has been happening in the world. So change the tradition. First of all, support older generation in changing traditions with the goal of collective abandonment. That is our number three criteria. Number four is educating girls on their right to decide what happens to their bodies, right, and develop policies accordingly, so that we can end and entirely outlaw female genital mutilation and increase legal protection for the girls. And we should provide care, because providing access to medical and psychological care for girls at risk of FGM and FGM survivors, okay, support young women and girls who are driving advocacy against FGM in their own communities. And it's an united effort. That is why some organizations like UNICEF or Plan International or WHO are collectively, they are trying to stop these superstitious harmful practices that has been going on for centuries. UNICEF and the United Nations Populations Fund lead the world's largest program to end FGM with the goal of eliminating it by 2030. Okay, their program in 17 countries where this practice is quite predominant, in Africa especially and in the Middle East, use gender transformative approaches to examine social and gender norms, changing power imbalances, and integrate FGM prevention and response interventions. There are a lot of efforts are taking place, and we hope that by 2030 it could be eliminated entirely from this world. WHO, that means World Health Organization, also responses to FGM includes developing guidance and resources for health workers, supporting countries to adapt and implement resources to local contexts, and generating evidences to improve understanding of FGM. Now, look, through my channel, I would always try to campaign against any kind of violence against women, and this is a kind of violence that has been practiced for centuries based on wrong beliefs and notions, okay. And of course, as I said, it is a kind of an anachronistic view that has been taking place for centuries. So we need to change these superstitious traditions, okay. So please try to educate people through by sharing this video or talking about it openly, and especially the girls, so that they can educate other girls about these malpractices. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. I hope in the future, by 2030, it will be eradicated completely.